So here we have 5 yellow marbles in a bag of 25 marbles, and we want to know what percent of the marbles are not yellow. What percent are not yellow? And percent literally means out of 100. So what I want to do here is okay, so here we have 5 yellow marbles in a bag of 25 marbles, and I want to figure out what percent of the marbles are not yellow. What percent are not yellow? And so what this means is I need to figure out how many are not yellow and divide that number by the total number of marbles, and then set this equal to x over 100. And x is going to be what percent of them are not yellow, right? Percent literally means out of 100. So what I'm saying is that the ratio of not yellow marbles to the total number of marbles is the same as the ratio of x to 100. That means if I had x in 100 marbles, the ratio of that, so x not yellow marbles in 100 marbles, the ratio of that to the 100 marbles would be the same as the ratio of the not yellow marbles to the total marbles. So for example, just sort of illustrate this with maybe a simpler one. If I had maybe 10 marbles and 2 of them, maybe a little bit nicer 2 were not yellow. If I wanted to figure this, what percentage this was, what percent of these were not yellow, I would set 2 over 10 equal to x over 100 and then solve for x. And I'd get 2 over 10 times 100 is equal to x over 100 times 100, right? I'd multiply both sides by 100. Here I can cancel the hundreds, right? 100 divided by 100 is 1. So I would get 2 over 10 times 10 squared actually is 100. So I have 2 over 10 times 10 times 10 is equal to x. And then these 10s would cancel, and I would get 2 times 10 is equal to x, or x is equal to 20. And in this case, I would have 20% of them. 20% are not yellow. And that's generally the idea, right? Is that having 2 out of every 10 being not yellow is the same as having 20 out of every 100. So that's 20%, 20 out of every 100. So what we're doing here is only a little bit more complicated. We're going to have, well, how many not yellow marbles are there? There are 25 in total, and then 5 are yellow. So I'm going to have 20 not yellow marbles, 20 which are not yellow. And so I write 20 over the total number of marbles is 25, and I set this equal to x over 100. And then, again, I can multiply through by 100. So I get 20 over 25 times 100 is equal to x, again multiplying through by 100 there. So it will cancel with the 1 over 100 on this side, right? It cancels with the 100 here. And then 100 is equal to 25 times 4. So this is 20 over 25 times 25 times 4 is equal to x. And the 25s cancel, and I just get x is equal to 20 times 4, which is equal to 80. And that is my answer. This means that 80% of them are not yellow. So having 20 out of 25 being not yellow is the same as having out of every 100, right? If I looked at 4 times 25, out of 100, how many would be not yellow? Well, 80 would be not yellow. And so the answer is 80%. And that's it.